Welcome to the Chuck E. Cheese Clubhouse. I'm Zach,
I'm Josh.
I'm Max.
and we got the special guest Max over here, as you can see. He is new. He's just going to be a guest for today. We are waiting on Cooper. We don't know where he is. Actually, he's at his camp, but he's not on the Zoom call, so he's MIA right now. So let's get into it.
Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face.
All right, so during quarantine, I watched two similar shows that I want to talk about with you guys. I watched the anime and the Netflix adaptation of The Death Note. Roll both clips.
I have the power to make the world, to make people better, and I'm not afraid to use it. I'm not afraid to kill. How and when it happens is entirely in my hands. All I need is a name, a face, a pen, and this notebook. No one can stop me.
I'm chasing someone without a name or face. Someone who believes he's on a righteous path, ridding the world of criminals. But his brand of justice is misaligned. By acting as a god, he himself has become the criminal. It's my duty, no, my calling to find him and show him what justice truly means. You'll hear me, but he'll never see me coming. And when I find him, his capture will be the world's liberation. I'll uncover Kira's real identity if it's the last thing I do.
I swear, I am justice! Kill me if you can!
What exactly can I do with this death note?
Put a name down and see what happens.
It's not gonna solve a few crimes. It's gonna solve all crime. Do you think that I'm crazy?
I think you're not crazy enough. We could change the world.
What they want is a god. So let's give it to them.
Okay, so talking about the Netflix adaptation first, if you haven't watched the anime and you're watching the Netflix adaptation, I strongly suggest you change courses and you start watching the anime because it's so much better, and Netflix made this movie and it was complete garbage. Basically, Light in this one, the main character's name is Light, and if you didn't know, he possesses the Death Note, and he gets followed by a death god, and he like falls in love and all this stuff. But the main point is, he is basically he pretends to be a god of death, and he calls himself Kira, and pretty much what happens is he kills all these bad people, and and the police are trying to find him. This person named L is trying to find him, and it goes on for either couple minutes if you're depending on the Netflix, or in the anime where it goes on for a couple episodes. In the Netflix version, basically what happened was he gets the Death Note, he finds out he can kill somebody, he shows his crush and him both go to his house, they start killing a bunch of people, they fall in love, yada yada yada, ending, she tries to backstab him, they're done. 1 hour and 30 minutes of my time wasted. But in the Netflix version, we have, he doesn't want any help. Light's last name in this one is Yagami because he's in Japan now because it's anime. And pretty much he kills all these people, and then there's a second Death Note that comes into play, and it gets possessed by this girl named Misa, and she trades half her lifespan to get these eyes, and then she becomes an asset to Light, or Kira, and pretty much he can't get rid of her now because he knows, Misa knows his name, his lifespan, how to kill. Misa could kill him, but wouldn't because she's madly in love with him because Kira, or Light, killed her parents' murderers. So pretty much the two differences is that L in the anime version is super, super, super smart and uses his resources, and it's just fantastic. And in the Netflix version, he's like, oh, I made a conclusion. Oh, I'm going to keep with this. He doesn't, like, use, like, anything. He doesn't use, like, oh, this happened, so this happened. And the Netflix version goes, oh, this happened, so this must happen. And it's pretty much that if you can solve a case like this in less than 2 days, it just doesn't make sense to me. Either you're the world's greatest detective, or you're pretty much like, just like pretty much a god at that point. But it just doesn't make sense, and the Netflix doesn't kill off the characters that should be killed off. In the anime, a lot of characters die. It is Death Note. But Light, the main difference I want to talk about right now, though, is Light. Light in the anime is, like I said, super, super intelligent. It's pretty much the L in the Netflix version. And when the Light in the Netflix version is just, like, clueless onto what is happening. And it's just, he does a few smart things, but it's not even comparable to the strategy that Light uses in the anime version. I get that they have to shorten it. Cooper? No.
Hey, no.
Wait, there we go. Hi, Cooper.
What's up? Where's my video? Yo, I got a special guest today.
Is that Ian?
Yeah.
Okay. You got
I'm ready to review some movies.
Okay, I'm almost done. I'm almost done with my part.
Did you hear that?
Okay.
I can't hear anything.
Okay. Can you please stop eating your mic? Thanks, Cooper. So pretty much, to wrap things up, pretty much, the anime version is a lot more detailed, even though it does have, I guess, 36 more episodes than the movie did, pretty much. But I feel like they could have done a lot better, but Netflix is just dumb and just doesn't know how to work their things. They should have talked to the creator or someone and made it a lot better, but yeah. I give the Netflix version 3 out of 8 stars, and I give or pizza slices. My bad. And I give the Netflix version 8 out of 8 pizza slices because it is fantastic, and if you haven't watched it and you really like anime, please give this title a watch. It is so good. It'll keep you hooked. The characters are fantastic. Character development's fantastic. Everything is so good and well planned, and the ending is just phenomenal. So that is my take on the anime version of Death Note and the Netflix adaptation of Death Note.
What's wrong with Cooper's hair?
Puts in a headband.
Cooper, you need a haircut. Cooper.
Wait, can you get Cooper's screen, Dave? Is that possible?
Where's Joe? I can't see any.
There we go. Hi, Cooper. Okay, wait.
Who's in the back?
I'll turn on my video. Chill. We got Max, Josh, and me.
Oh wow.
Can I get your Fanta?
Why?
Yes, we're all there.
It's empty.
Oh.
Wait, so how are you gonna do me? How's this gonna work?
We have your video on right now, and we also have mine.
Wait, so how's this gonna work? So like.
Yeah, this will work.
Review?
Max is just gonna agree with you.
He's here for support.
Wait, did Mac do one?
Sure. Now, can you please review?
Why do it look so greasy?
Can you please just review?
Because you are.
Alright. Today, me and my home dog Ian. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Just go.
Wait, am I up there? Am I up there?
You're on the
Yes.
TV.
Yo. Alright. So today, we have 2 special guests. Max Schrager and also Ian from New Jersey. Yeah. Can everybody give a warm welcome to Ian from New Jersey? So, today, me and Ian are going to review a classic. Many of you may know it, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
What happened was true. the most bizarre and brutal series of crimes in America.
Stop! Stop!
This is the movie that is just as real, just as close, just as terrifying as being there. Even if one of them survives, what will be left? The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. After you stop screaming, you'll start talking about it.
Yes. Yeah, it's a movie, all right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
can you give me a rundown of what Texas Chainsaw Massacre is all about?
Alright. So, we start with a bunch of people. Well, they might look like hippies to you, but they kind of are, so. They're all in a van.
One guy's disabled.
Yeah, one guy is disabled. They're driving across the country, and they meet this dude who's walking across the road. He's a hitchhiker, and he looks a little crazy to them. They let him in anyway. So they meet him, and he's crazy. He starts cutting himself with a knife, and he cut the disabled dude as well. Keep in mind, that guy, you'll meet him later, so.
Yeah, he comes back. It's not like false, like, oh, this is the guy that's the villain. It's like, oh, he's actually not the villain. It's
All right.
You forgot to say why they were on the road trip.
Yeah.
He just spoiled it. Alright, so basically.
Just give us a brief rundown, Cooper.
What?
Give us a brief rundown, like 5 minutes.
Alright, so they go to this. Zach, you're a no one to talk, alright? You take like 30 minutes every time.
Cooper, you've literally taken 5 minutes introducing Ian.
Explain.
Oh my god, please, Ian. How long did you take introducing Max?
1 second.
You were better with braces.
Okay.
They go to this house.
I'm gonna put my retainer in.
This disabled guy's gonna die because they all went off to separate rooms to go do hanky-panky.
Come on, Cooper. You made him self-conscious.
And the guy in the wheelchair. Yeah, but that didn't happen this time. Actually, yeah, it did. Because these couple, they went off into the woods, right? Yeah. And, I don't even remember what happened.
Alright, they go to a separate house, because they're trying to find gas because they broke down. And, yeah. So, they walk into the house, and they're asking around, they're
looking around.
Yeah, looking around, and they're asking if anybody's in the house. Then, Leatherface comes out around the corner and kills the dude.
Yeah.
And then chases
Kirk.
the girl. Kirk! That's the name.
So, and then the Kirk dies, and then he gets the girl, and he has a big old meat hook, and he's like, "Ugh!" And he shoves the girl in the meat hook until she bleeds out and dies, and then throws her in the freezer.
So now there's 2 people dead.
And then the disabled guy is still alive.
No, Cooper. Yo. Cooper down. Yo, hold up.
And then they get killed off one by one.
Yeah.
Except the last girl who gets taken into the house. Or no, she successfully escapes Leatherface and goes to this gas station where this. Oh, what's up? That's nice. Sexy.
Hey, Cooper.
Yo. So, she goes to the gas station, alright? And it's like, oh, finally, I'm safe here. gotta stop distracting me. She's like,
I'm
oh,
not-
thank
what?
God I'm safe here in this gas station. Then she's like, look at the barbecue. She's like, bruh, that barbecue is human.
Oh, I hate this.
That's not what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy's like, yup, that's human. And she starts tying him up, and he starts tying her up, and like whacking her with a broom and throws him in his car. And then we find out that the guy from the gas station, who was also in the middle of the movie, he was like already a character. So he drives back to the house, and it is revealed that basically they're a big family. Leatherface is like kind of like,
All right, Leatherface and the crazy dude from the beginning who cut himself. That is the gas station dude's son. And there's a grandpa also. He spends all of his day looking at his dead wife, who was
in the attic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like crazy movie. Horror movies weren't very good back then. They're funny. It's like, this is a movie you don't have to pay attention to. You can just watch and laugh and like talk about how bad it is during the movie. So I definitely recommend this movie to watch because it's just fun and entertaining.
Don't watch it if you're too scared, though, you know? It's pretty scary.
It's not scary at all. It's like kind of scary.
I don't know, I peed my pants, so.
I peed my pants. I left a little stain on the couch. So,
You got 10 minutes to review.
I can
the characters in this movie, like any horror movie, they were kind of stupid. The only guy that was smart was the wheelchair guy. He was like,
What?
yo, guys.
He just complained the whole time.
Yeah.
And died.
Yeah. He legit was the worst character. He just complained and died, bro.
What?
He was legit
All
the
he
worst
did
character.
was complain and then he got killed.
Yeah.
Who?
The wheelchair guy.
Have you watched the movie?
Yes.
No, he's the best character. What do you
No, he's
No,
not.
he's not.
He literally just complains. He's like, sister, come push me. I can't go anywhere. Because they all leave, and then he's just stuck there because he's in a wheelchair and he can't go anywhere.
Yeah, but he was actually smart. He was smart. I liked him.
None of them were smart. They were all stupid.
No, bro, I liked him. I liked that guy. Chris, what was his name? I don't know. He was.
I don't know, I watched this like 3 years ago.
I know, it was the chainsaw that went right through his chest.
Yeah. So it was like a stupid ending too. When they were like, what were they saying to her? Like, feed us or kill her.
Go kill her. They tried to get the grandpa to kill her. And then he couldn't because he was just...
yeah.
He was like on the brink of death.
Yeah, he was like trying to beat her with a hammer, but he just couldn't.
He just kept dropping it.
It was so stupid. And then in the end, she got away. She drove away. Yeah.
She got in the back of a truck and drove away as a Leatherface chased her.
Yeah, and she was like laughing because she was like covered in blood. Right? I'm right. Saying that. Okay.
The entire time. So it's like entertaining characters and I don't know, just kind of annoying. I was kind of confused on Leatherface's gender and like what role he was in the family.
He's a guy, but he's like kind of the mom grandma.
Yeah, because he was like.
Because he's like the cook.
Yeah, it's just.
He has like two different masks, the grandma mask and then like the...
Yeah. So it's like it's a good. It's like not a bad movie, but it's not a good movie either.
It's a stereotypical horror movie from the 70s.
Yeah.
70s, 80s.
It's like if you want to see a good horror movie, I say The Exorcist is like an actual good movie.
All right.
Like good story, not very scary because it's like outdated, but in the time I bet it was actually interesting because like they didn't have CGI or VFX or the practical effects that we have now. So
Got 5 minutes.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, although I enjoyed it,
Just take your time.
and actual like
We'll cut most of this out.
filmography of the movie, or like the plot and all the characters. Honestly, a light 4 out of 8 Chuck E. Cheese pizza slices. Rest in peace.
Yeah, it went on for a little too long, so I'll give it a 4 as well.
A light 4? Yeah. A light 4. A light 4 for me and Ian.
All right. Thank you, Cooper. All right, Josh. What?
Wait, Josh didn't go yet?
No.
Oh, I didn't want to sit here for this long. Fine.
You should have taken
Bro,
so long.
Bro, he legit. He's gonna make it down to a minimum. Don't worry about it.
This won't take. Thank you, Cooper. I like your hair.
I like your hair.
Cooper, get a haircut.
Yeah, for real.
Seriously.
You stuck in the 70s, bro?
I like you, Cooper. No, I look like it. I look like I play lacrosse or soccer.
Basketball.
I know. I'm very aware.
All right, Josh.
I've had this for like a month, Cooper.
All right, Josh. What movie?
So today I'm gonna be reviewing a movie. It's called 1 Hour Photo. It stars Robin Williams.
Someone seems sad. They don't have any friends. It makes me feel bad for them.
Who is sad and doesn't have any friends?
Sigh.
The photo guy at the 1 Hour place? We really don't know that much about him, you know? I mean, he might even have a lot of friends. And he probably has a girlfriend and a mommy and a daddy who love him.
I don't think he does.
I've been doing mini lab work for over 20 years now. I consider it an important job.
Hi, Mrs. Yorkin. Can I get that address again?
Yes, it's
326 Serrano Terrace.
What you got there, family photos?
Sure.
Yeah, you mind if I take a look?
You're a very lucky man, Mr. Yorkin. You have a wonderful family. And if you don't mind my saying so, a very beautiful house, too.
I'm sorry?
According to the Oxford English Dictionary, the word snapshot was originally a hunting term. You have to look like you're having fun. Smile. Pretend. This is all pretend. Come on! Now! Smile!
Academy Award winner Robin Williams. 1 Hour Photo.
And basically, it's a story about this guy. His name's Cy Parrish. He works at basically a Walmart, and he does all the stuff with the film and the cameras and stuff. So he's this lonely guy. There's no one in his life. All he has is a pet hamster in his apartment. Beside that, he's all alone. But there's this family that always comes in, the Yorkins, which is a husband, wife, and young son. And basically, he becomes obsessed with them because he sees all their pictures. He sees they're living this happy life, and he's like, I wish I was part of their family. So he has all these delusions where he thinks he's like, they're kind of like Uncle Cy. But what happens is, to keep it brief, since
Cooper likes to talk about soccer.
But what happens is, he's doing his job. What he always does is, when they bring in photos, he makes a copy for himself too. So in his apartment, he has this wall of all of their photos. So his boss notices that there's all these extra copies, and he gets fired. But during this time, Sal finds out that the husband is cheating on the wife with another woman. So he goes into he gets angry and sad and stuff, but he decides he's gonna be this avenging angel type guy. So after he gets fired and he's leaving, he steals a hunting knife from the store, and he goes to a hotel where the husband and the girl he's cheating with are staying. And basically, he takes pictures of the whole affair going on and stuff, but he forces them to do stuff at knife point. So then, what?
Could you hear my fan the entire time?
No.
No.
Okay, good.
Alright, so then he's running from the police, but the police end up catching him, and they're asking him, why'd you do this? And he's like, he's not a good husband. I had to get in there and prove and show everyone that he doesn't deserve this life, and all this stuff like that. So that's a brief description, but it's a pretty good movie. There's a lot of good atmosphere in it. like, when I was watching it, it just made me feel uncomfortable. The directing is really good. There's a bunch of shots that, like, just get under your skin and stuff. And it basically just paints the picture of this man. He's, like, disturbed beyond belief mentally, but you can understand why he's doing this and, like, who he is as a person and what he wants. But at the same time, you're disgusted by seeing all this horrible stuff he's doing.
So it's kind of like Joker.
Yeah, I guess. Like, that's how it feels.
I was kind of disturbed watching Joker.
Yeah. But it's like, it's not like violent like Joker. It's not like he goes around blowing people's heads off. It's just like...
I don't think Joker's about violence. I think it's about this disturbed man.
Yeah.
Who has a lot of problems fitting into society.
Yeah, and he can't, and that's why he does violent things. So it is about violence.
Is he just gonna leave?
You're actually gonna leave?
I'm not even done yet.
I muted myself, so that's why I can talk.
Okay. So, basically, yeah, it's like Joker in the fact that it's about the story about this guy who has all these problems, and you relate to, well, there's stuff that's relatable about him, and you sympathize for him, but at the same time, it's like, he's doing these horrible things, like stalking this family, following their kid to his soccer practice, and, like, a bunch of horrible stuff. But at the same time, you're also just like, wow, I feel bad for this guy. He has no one in his life. He just wants to be accepted by someone, but no one accepts him because they just see him as kind of this weird dude who works at a rip-off Walmart. So, overall, it's a pretty good movie. I'd probably recommend it, but there are some problems with it, like, there's some scenes that just are kind of out of nowhere and don't really make sense. Like, this one time he's having this dream.
Did Cooper leave?
No, he screamed.
Oh, okay. I thought he left. He's playing Minecraft.
Alright, so, like, there's this dream scene where it's just him standing...
Are you playing Minecraft? I like the cut, G.
Alright,
All right,
so...
while he's talking.
He's doing, like, he's just standing in these hallways, and it just zooms in, and he just starts bleeding from his eyes for no reason. And the scene in, like, the context of the movie means, like, nothing. Like, I don't understand why it's put in, and there's, like, other scenes that are just like that. They do, like, a lot of scenes where it's just like, oh, he wishes this was how it is. So basically, like, he's hanging out somewhere, like, he's in the family's house, and then they come home and they're like, Uncle Si, hey, what's up? But they do that a lot, like, and you don't need to see it as much as they did it. So it's kind of just, it takes you out of what's going on in the moment. So, but anyway, I'd recommend this movie. I'll give it a hearty 5 out of 8.
All right. All right. Well.
You convinced me. I'm going to watch that movie tonight.
Okay, well, I don't think we need to hear any more from Cooper, and I'm pretty sure we're at the time. So, thank you guys for watching the Chuck E. Cheese Clubhouse. It was fun, mostly, except for Cooper. A bit odd.
Literally the most fun part of this show, you're a liar.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Zach.
I'm Josh.
I'm Max.
And that's Cooper. And we're the Chuck E. Cheese Clubhouse. And Ian. And we're the Chuck E. Cheese Clubhouse.
We're the Chuck E. Cheese Clubhouse. Thank you for watching, everybody. Make sure to like and subscribe to the video. Share with your friends.
We clear?
Okay, Cooper.
Thanks, Cooper.
All right, bye, Cooper.
All right. See you next week, Max.
All right, see ya.
I love you.
See ya, babe.
All right.